What do you got? Anything?
Well, I mean, what, we've been on a break for,
Not hell. I mean, break from this. Yeah, not a
yeah,
break. We're both. I'm working. You've been dealing with the dying throes of a fucking animal.
yeah. And you
A
want,
monster.
yeah. I mean, you want to talk about a hell of a week, man. Jesus. Um,
A dude who is so ready to die and yet so not ready to die at the same time.
it's conflicted at the same time. I mean, I was told today that apparently he was doing okay. I mean,
I mean,
I don't know how long that'll last, but
God, how many transfusions in 2 weeks? Like 7, 8.
yeah, like 7 or 8. Yeah.
It's like two whole people's blood.
Like I said, it just upsets me the fact that the resources were kind of just wasted a little bit when I seen the amount of people that really needed it when I was down there.
Yeah, but also at the same time, like it was just going to go to a different addict of a different thing.
That's fair.
I mean, technically, he did utilize the resources. He just felt better and was like, "I'm gonna leave because they don't let me do drugs."
Apparently, I found out that he gave him ketamine when he was there too.
Yeah,
And I was like, oh, okay, yeah, that's why he's feeling better.
yeah, he probably helps him. Shit, I'm surprised he wasn't already on it.
It's true, stage 4 cancer. So
I mean, there's fucking ketamine clinics within 20 minutes of here.
that's true.
Shit, there's one in Trotwood on the hill. That fucking dialysis place is a ketamine clinic too.
Well, I know. Man, we got a couple interesting things that have happened this week. I mean, obviously, you know what I told you, that they blatantly come out and, admitted in a congressional hearing on live TV that they were giving $450 million a month to the Taliban.
I want an apology from your grandpa. He called me a liar.
Yep.
He called me a liar. They admitted it.
And
They called me a liar.
like I told you, it doesn't surprise me.
I am vindicated.
Like I told you, it doesn't surprise me.
Old mother. I don't care how old your grandpa is. That was disrespectful as shit.
I know. I agree with you, and I've voiced my opinion on that very much.
I know. But it's just like, oh, did you watch the news, Grandpa?
Well, I can tell you right now that like I said, it didn't surprise me that they did it. It
Of course
surprised
not.
me
That they admitted
that
it?
they flat out admitted it with,
Yeah.
yeah.
How much have they sent to Israel? Tell me. Tell me how much you send to Israel.
And then
I want to know.
Then you got the whole situation yesterday where, he kicked Zelensky out of the White House.
Yeah, well, also Zelensky was like, give me money, give me weapons. I want in NATO or no peace. And it's like, you're in no position to negotiate for dick.
Oh, the way I look at it.
All your weapons come from us. All your funding comes from us. The only reason your economy is functioning back home in Kiev is because of our funding.
Well, then you got
There
JD.
was an entire news story about it. Tim Dillon did a whole episode about it.
JD Vance is sitting right there in the Oval Office and telling him that, without peace, he is dangerously close to sparking, World War III with the conflict that, arises out of it.
Yeah,
And-
Zelensky doesn't think that's real. He's an actor.
Mm-hmm. That is true. And a lot of people are not very much aware
He's
of
a
that.
plant. He's a CIA plant.
I just feel
He literally was on a TV show called The Last President
mm-hmm.
or some goofy shit like that, where he was a bumbling idiot president who made fun of the government. They were like, here you go, retard, you do it.
They just, after seeing all the money that they have been able to audit and everything,
Like, a lot of it's just a huge distraction. Like the stuff, like the Epstein files came out. Did you see that?
I did see that.
You also see that they're just full of some fucking faggot in the CIA or FBI just going through with a Sharpie like, nope, you don't get to see any of this.
It's
I'm
all
going to
redacted,
scribble it all out.
But I never understood it. I mean, why the hell are you going to release files when you're going to redact them? They try to claim that it's for like national security purposes, but we
No,
both
it's
know that's
because
bullshit.
it implicates Israel and the Mossad into manipulating our entertainment industry
It's just,
and our politicians. APAC, baby.
I feel like we're due for, and I've said this before, I feel like we're due for a reset, dude.
No, I don't want one, man. I'm trying to buy a house.
Oh, that's true.
I don't want one. Like, I see it on the horizon, but I also know that it's a curvy road with a lot of intersections. We don't got to go that way.
Well,
We're going this way. I see it over there. We're kind of curving towards it. Could we, like, skip that way? Trying to buy a house. Trying to be happy.
that's
Trying to be prosperous. I don't want...
living the American dream.
It's been dead for a while, but I can dream. I can dream.
Well, and then I seen something that popped up the other day. Like, people were like trying to claim that the Martin Luther King files came out and everything.
Yeah.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, he was like involved with like homosexual parties and
He
stuff
wasn't
like that."
he was in excuse me, he was involved in like orgies and stuff. He
Yeah.
misused funding that was raised for the like his black civil rights movement. Like money, a ton of money was raised for that. Tons of donations were made. And like with all donations, they were laundered and misused, and he threw big orgies and he banged gay hookers and like that. The CIA and the FBI were watching Martin Luther King for a long time because they had information on him.
Everything
he was compromised.
everything that happened during the 60s, 70s, and 80s and early 90s
It's
has
all,
their hand. They got their hands all over
it's
that.
all dirty money and drugs, and the CIA and the FBI fighting each other, trying to see who has more power over the United States.
That's why I tried to get one of my family members to watch. It's that one with Tom Cruise in it where it's about Air America, like where they're it's called American Made.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Nope.
So it's about him working for the CIA and like pushing like drugs and money and guns and stuff over into other countries, and and it's a true story. But
well, it's as true as they allow it.
well, yeah, I mean, obviously you're gonna have dramatic, things, but I mean,
Well, also he wasn't pushing drugs in the other countries; he was pushing drugs in our country.
yeah, and they, I mean, Grandpa told me about that a long time ago. Being in, the whole Air America thing where we were pushing them over into other countries and bringing them here and everything else, and there's a whole back and forth scenario with the CIA and everything like that.
Of course. How do you make money that can't be traced off of a government audit?
So, speaking of this kind of situation, I seen a news report yesterday about how they've raided this woman's like trailer in a trailer park,
Yeah.
and they found $4 million worth of crystal meth that she had made in there. They said
She
like
didn't
over
make
400 pounds apparently.
She didn't make that.
And I'm
There's
like,
no
I'm sitting here
fucking
thinking,
way.
I'm like, wow.
She was sitting on it for somebody.
Well, what made it?
Nobody solo makes 400 pounds of meth.
Well, what makes it even better is the fact that when they did an interview of one of the people that lived in the trailer park, he's like, "Nah, man, I didn't know about anything like this going on." And it's like,
He's just scratching.
you
his
see
arm.
the list of comments of people be like, "Bullshit, that dude was fucking buying off of her." But
God, nobody makes 400 pounds of meth solo. There's no.
all I could think of
Heisenberg
was, that's
doesn't
what I was
make-
getting at. I was like, man, that's a whole-
Heisenberg doesn't make 400 pounds of meth solo.
yeah, because what they were doing, I think on the show, it was 200 pounds per week is what they were doing. Industrial though. That's fucking crazy.
That was an industrial operation, 200 pounds a week. This bitch was sitting on 400 pounds.
Yeah.
Where was it?
I'm actually looking it up right now.
Let me see if I can pull it up on the big screen.
Nearly 4 million in meth in McDowell County.
McDowell.
Yeah, McDowell County.
What state is that? $4 million in meth. This one?
I think so. I believe it is that one.
Largest drug bust. Is that all meth?
Nah, it wasn't that one.
No, it's not.
Nah, it's not.
That is
one.
a crazy amount.
That
of
is
meth
crazy
and
though. Yeah.
Drugs and guns though.
But if I could pull it, I know that I had seen it. Hold on.
Jesus.
Yeah, my phone's high. Oh boy. Damn.
God, this motherfucker's neck. 3 days ago. This dude was arrested 3 days ago.
Viral wide neck arrested for sending explicit content up. Wow. Okay.
Of course he's a pedophile. Look at his neck.
Yeah.
Hilarious. I'm gonna put that on the screen. Hang on, that's just funny. Let me just yeet. Oh, explicit content to minors. Oh, look at this fucking retard. Jesus. Imagine your daughter getting that picture.
Jesus Christ, dude.
With this guy's dick. Look at Kara. Look at her face.
That is just so fucked.
Wide neck Charles Dean McDowell.
That's the kind of shit you see in nightmares right there.
Yeah, his penis has got to look just like his fucking neck, right? I know. He looks like a thumb from Spy Kids. That's insane. Fuck that, dude. I hope you get raped in prison.
Yeah, that's the least he deserved on that.
Not this one. 256 grams of meth. Summer crime operation. Let me Google McDowell County.
I don't think it was the one.
Trailer park meth. Trailer park meth. Myth bus.
Thing is, like, I can't remember even, like...
No, I don't see any of this.
I'll end up finding it to where...
No, the only thing I see is 110 pounds in Lowry's car and another pound at his residence, along with 20 firearms. Fake news.
I guess so, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this just happened in December. Sees 110 pounds of meth. It was $4 million. That might be what you're talking about.
Yeah, it might be that one. I mean, I must have just misremembered
because it's McDowell County's largest drug bust, and it's only 110 pounds.
I must have just, like,
110 pounds is still crazy.
Yeah, I mean, 110 pounds is still nuts, though. Because, like I said, that in Breaking Bad, they were doing 200 pounds on an industrial level every week.
Yeah.
And
if I was gonna make meth and sell it to the trailer park, I definitely wouldn't make it in my trailer.
Oh, of course. And I know I got it on
That's
here.
insane. I just do exactly what they do in Breaking Bad. The show is a how-to of how to do meth, but also how to get caught.
I'm just now on season 5 of that show.
That's crazy.
And it is so good, man. It's so
very good. It's a very good show.
I mean,
have you ever watched The Sopranos?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have.
I have not, and I think I need to.
I have never finished it, per se, but I have watched it.
Yeah, I've seen enough memes about it. Like, I get the general idea of it. It's fucking Italian mob family, which I'm all about that shit. I'll watch it.
Yeah,
but I haven't done anything like it. I haven't dedicated time to watch The Sopranos.
Yeah, when I get more time later, I'll pull it up on my phone with the one I seen, and I'll send it to you.
Yeah, fair enough.
But yeah, they.
Oh, dude, did you see Post Malone's recent concert?
No.
He did like a live cover of fucking "Smells Like Teen Spirit" with like everybody from Nirvana.
I did not.
Yeah, let me see if I can find that.
I like Post Malone though, man. I really do.
I enjoy his music, but it's so corporate and soulless.
Oh yeah. But crazy thing is, they say he's like one of the nicest people ever too.
I'm sure he's fantastic. If I ever met him, I'd be ecstatic. But this was like kind of insane that this happened. This was on Saturday Night Live.
Really?
Yeah. Which I don't think I can show this for them, but this is ridiculous.
Well, it's through YouTube, so.
No.
But
it's Peacock, technically. Because it's Saturday Night Live.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but also,
the worst cover I heard.
No, but also I could hear this at any bar in Dayton.
That's true. Yeah.
Like this guy is supposed to be like the best rock star of our generation or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And he makes corporate soulless music. He makes music of every kind. He did rap, he did rock. He's doing country music now.
The one cover he did do that I did really enjoy was the Hoodie and the Blowfish cover.
Yeah, that was
that
like
was
no,
fun,
I'm saying I like his music. I enjoy his music, but his music isn't like what Kurt Cobain would fucking hate him.
Oh yeah.
Kurt Cobain would be so pissed if he heard Post Malone doing his music and he knew what Post Malone's music would be.
You know, crazy part is that I did see a Twitter post the other day from Tony Hawk.
Yeah.
Where, his son Riley ended up marrying Kurt Cobain's daughter.
Yeah.
And then, he ended up posting a picture of a ticket stub that he still has where he went and seen them and got, VIP access or something to a father show with
Yeah.
And he's like,
dude, listen to this. I could do that. Literally.
Yeah, you could. You could go to any dive bar here in Dayton and hear that.
I would sound just like that if I was trying to do Nirvana.
I'm not trying to be a dick, but I will say this: back when I was in middle school, one of the
insane
people that I knew, he had a group of friends where they did this song for the talent show, and it sounded better than that.
That's what I'm saying, right? So. The original band, right? Dave Grohl, Chris Novoselic, and Pat Sneer, they all have an excuse to not be on top of their game. One, they're performing live. It never sounds as good as it does on a studio.
They're getting old too.
Yeah, that was my second point. They're old as fuck. Why does Post Malone sound like he's strung the fuck out?
Probably is.
Yeah.
So, but
his face looks like a QR code that pulls up the fucking goddamn Denny's menu. He has he has the Nike logo on his fucking face.
I'm gonna have to use that insult at some point. That's a good one.
I have a hand tattoo. I can't talk that much shit. I'm never gonna get my entire face covered in tattoos. When do we start? Why do people idolize that? Yeah, I know.
Wait, what?
She said she would divorce me if I got Post Malone style face tattoos. I would kill myself if I woke up one day and I looked similar to Post Malone at a glance.
That or you would be applying makeup every day to hide it.
No, I would just have a closed casket funeral because I went out like Kurt Cobain when fucking his girlfriend killed him.
Yeah, I don't understand why people do end up getting their face tattooed like that as much as possible.
No, it's like when I see the even the white chicks at Walmart, the black people, I can kind of understand it a little more because it's harder to see for them, and
traditionally
they do facial tattoos.
Oh, of course,
historically, Americans, white Americans that get face tattoos, they never look good. Every bitch at Walmart that's too fat looks like she had somebody scribble something behind her ear with a Sharpie and it's fucking fading.
You're not wrong.
Or they have somebody's name over their eyebrow and it looks like someone just fucking took their thumb and just fucking smeared that shit like Simba. But it got infected. It was like crackhead Simba.
Man, the amount of times that we've seen that working on the floor, especially on Cap 2,
dog.
That, and they come in in pajama pants and everything else.
I mean, that too. The customers are just as bad, but I was talking the cashiers at Walmart, especially if you go
some
now,
of them, yeah.
Dog.
Yeah. They've definitely been a little bit more lenient on who they hire in that type of situation, especially it doesn't matter how they look.
Dude, I went to it was the Shell by the Walmart on 35, and one of the customers that was in there had a fucking like giant like rose thing right here, and it looked bad. Like the tattoo looked bad. Like I'm not gonna shit on a face tattoo if it looks great.
Mm-hmm.
This looked bad. It looked like she went to Patron King up in Trotwood and fucking got a tattoo from him. That's a real person. Anyone who's local that listens or watches, I doubt there's that many.
Like,
but like, there's a man named Patron King. He has a tattoo parlor. He fucking sucks. Don't go to him. He will fuck you up and rape you on prices.
well, it's not just that. Like, a lot of these people that are running tattoo like places around here, like, I see like the
They're
work
scams.
they've done, and like, I'm like, how in the fuck do you keep getting business?
Dude,
Like,
Triumph has like 3 good tattoo artists. White Anvil lost one of their best tattoo artists. He opened his own shop. That's my guy.
Bluebird's not bad.
Bluebird's not bad. I know those people too.
Yeah.
But they have like 4 good dudes. Fucking like even the owner of White Anvil, the main guy, who's like a really good tattoo artist. He's a piece of shit, dude. People will show up for appointments that they've scheduled with him, and he will be too drunk to show up for work, and they have to cancel. And like he makes them pay money to deposit for these appointments.
That's fucked, dude.
Yeah, he's just a fucking shitbag.
Yeah, I just don't understand how you can be a crook like that with customers and shit. But, you know.
He owns his own shop. He thinks then people that get to that level in like in art, they're like, fuck you. You have to pay.
They feel that they're better than everyone else, yeah.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you. You want my shit, you gotta do whatever the fuck I want. I can't make it in. I was up too late banging fucking hookers and doing blow.
Well, what kills me on that is the fact
Fucking
that
ridiculous.
I'm seeing now that people are like, they are getting anesthesia to get tattoos done, like completely knocked out. And I'm like, why?
They
Like,
don't
just
want to go through the
why?
pain. Kara wants to do the numbing gel on the skin.
Well, that's different. But
Yeah, but like going to a dude like who has to hook up a gas tank to your face and then
like
and give you silly gas.
I just feel like if you can't endure it like that, then why get it?
Dude,
You know?
Dude, the elbow fucking sucked cock. The hand was not fun. The trap bled like a motherfucker. Like tattoos, like my nipples. Right here by my nipple. You can't see. Hang on, right here by my nipple. For the visual viewers at home.
He got lollipop sticks below.
Yeah. And like right here on my armpit, painful as shit. But I got them. It's not that bad.
Like I said,
it's very temporary.
If you need numbing cream or something like that, that's different.
Yeah,
I mean, but like
you're gonna
getting completely sedated.
That's insane.
Yeah.
Like, because people die from.
Well, one person
like,
did die recently.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's like because these people aren't like trained anesthesiologists. It's the fucking mad crazy doctor from Little Shop of Horrors. Like, I'm hitting my nitrous. Oh, I'm gonna fucking rip your teeth out.
I don't understand some people like that, man. And you know, or like the body mutilation where they get like, you know, bumps and cups like put up under their skin, and I just don't understand it, man.
So the only crazy body mod I would do would be scarification because I think it looks fucking cool.
In what way?
What? I would get like some like small design somewhere on my chest, like with scarification.
Oh yeah,
Because I think that looks cool as fuck.
No, that's fair.
But I also know that that's a painful process. Like,
I've seen people who do that where they get like a scar like down through here. I'm like, wow.
no.
Like,
But I would do something cool. Like I'd put like the Z Warriors logo on my chest right here from Dragon Ball.
That would be cool.
Right?
That would.
I kind of want to get one on my back anyway. I kind of want to get it right here on the back of my neck.
I know, speaking of Dragon Ball, they finally finished the Daima series as of the other, yesterday.
Yeah.
So, I was disappointed in the ending, but, the fan service was there, though. I mean, it was worth it.
The Super Saiyan 4 looked great.
Oh, yeah. And the fact that in the last bit of the episode, they actually confirmed it was Super Saiyan 4 by calling it that, which was
Yeah,
great too.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I appreciate that. It
exactly.
sucks it's only in the demon realm.
Yeah, well, they said that as of right now, there's no real like special conditions that he has to use. So it doesn't have to be in the demon realm to do it.
Well, I would say that the area he was in was probably more resistant to the power required because Super Saiyan 3 destroys the planet underneath him.
Well, the whole purpose of it, the way they described it, was Neva, the Namekian that gave him the power up. All he did was just unlock the latent potential for him to access it easier.
Yeah, because Goku's never had that done.
No, I mean Krillin and Gohan have had it done, and
Piccolo.
So yeah,
Gohan's had it done twice.
So for him to do,
Goku's literally never had it done.
I'm just curious.
Which was something I noticed after the original Namekian series, Namekian saga. I was like, Goku's could have his latent potential awakened, like at any point in time. Like, and they're worried about all this, and him training is like they have a Namekian that could just be like, my son, bop, like Jesus Christ, and then.
I'm just curious to see how this comes into effect in the later, like Dragon Ball Super, like manga and everything.
Well, I can't fucking wait, dude.
Because they already had a fight between Ultra Instinct and Goku and Beast Gohan. And Gohan won that match. And so, I'm kind of curious to see what they do. And
Gohan's always been stronger than Goku. That's kind of been the theme.
That was the whole thing about, the Cell Saga and everything. Yeah. It was supposed to be an ending to that.
Yeah, it was supposed to be Gohan is stronger than me. But also, what happened is Gohan got his ass beat by the Ginyu Force when he was 4, and he became traumatized. And then he created a superhero persona. That if you notice, the Saiyaman, all his poses are the Ginyu Force poses.
I mean,
he was 4 years old.
He got kidnapped by his uncle and everything.
He was 2. He was 2 when he got kidnapped by his uncle and then helped kill him.
All I can think about when we're talking about this is Team 4-Star, and it's like Uncle Raditz is pissed. And
that's what I'm saying, right? Like, is the whole, like, Gohan was supposed to be this great warrior, and that's how the Cell Saga ended, right? And then the time skip happens. And so the writers in Dragon Ball, here's my thinking, the writers in Dragon Ball are like, because it's a new writers group, more or less, for every saga, and they're like, Gohan's pretty fucked up. He's a teenager now. He's going to school. There's no enemies to fight, and he is a killing machine. How does he process that? He reverts back to when he was 4, and all he wanted to do was study.
Yep.
But he had to go fight a bunch of fucking superpowered aliens that beat the absolute fuck out of him. So he becomes a superhero.
I just feel like his defining moment, besides, the movie that they did with Beast. Like,
Gohan's so good too.
It
makes so much sense.
But the best part is when he is just whipping Majin Buu's ass, like it's no problem. But he gets so cocky, he gets, outsmart. He gets outsmarted by Buu. But that was like peak for that man. But he just a lot of ways to potential, and people have said that for years, and I agree with that. But they kind of redeemed it a little bit with the Beast Gohan, and hopefully they utilize that a little bit more with the.
Well, that's another thing is there was this underlying hatred for his dad that he needed to get out. He's hated his dad ever since the Cell Saga.
Well, I mean, did you notice that how like when Goku died,
which also Team 4-Star made fun of.
Yeah, and then but they, when he unlocked like Beast potential, it was when Piccolo, got fucked up.
Yep.
By Cellmax. And, it said a lot. Just saying.
Yeah, Piccolo, even though Piccolo literally dropped him off in the wilderness, he was more of a father figure than Goku was. Which also, Goku's not a bad dad. I'll fight anybody on this. Goku died 3 times for his fucking kids. I don't care.
He just went and got the milk and never came back.
Yeah, but he died to get the milk 3 times. And he also came back 3 times.
I know. I really hope that they continue like the super anime, but I just feel like so far off. I don't think that they are going to.
I mean, maybe. Depends on how much funding they get, because they have a lot of new projects going up.
Dude, you're talking about the most advanced, like, developed anime series on the planet.
Yeah.
There's no problem that they should be getting any issues from Funimation to animate that shit.
You'd think, but Solo Leveling just went crazy with the amount of stuff they're announcing. Because everybody loves Solo Leveling, which I knew they would. Well, it's so good. It's fantastic.
It's like SAO. They've done the same thing. Like, look at the quality towards the end, everything. They went all out on that, dude.
Yeah.
I'm still...
That actually might be one of my new tattoos.
What?
I might get an SAO tattoo.
I was wanting to get the Elucidator and then, do a dark repulsor on the other one, but just never got around to it.
Yeah, fair.
I seen that you do have your little dark repulsor.
Hell yeah. You just scratch my back. I love this little thing.
Yeah?
I got the sheath somewhere here, too.
And,
it's fucking floating around.
Well, every time I've tried to go get an Elucidator one, they're sold out.
Yeah, like a motherfucker.
Mm-hmm. But, I got the big one, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Got the life-size one.
Hell yeah.
So, it's good to see that you are making good progress on Mass Effect 2.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Like, I mean, I'm blowing through the game, but I've been exploring everything in it.
Mass Effect 3 just slows down a lot more. There's so much
Mass Effect 2 is slow as shit compared to the first one. The first one took me two days to beat.
The Legendary Edition redid Mass Effect 1 really well. I mean, I was really impressed with it.
I really enjoyed it. I do like how I gave my character certain colored facial hair in the first one that was clearly visible. Then in the second one, that hair color, because I just transferred character, is invisible on my character's skin tone. So my dude has no eyebrows, no nothing.
I think I've seen that.
Yeah, it's really funny. I think it's very funny in all the cutscenes where it cuts to him. It's just the palest face, just.
Well, that's how it was. Like, I fucked up like my character design on 2, and when I transferred the character, I tried to modify it a little bit, and then I fucked it up, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna have to deal with it." Then I went to Mass Effect 3, and the character turned out perfect, and I was really impressed with it. But yeah, I just finished that Citadel DLC last night, and I'm trying to work my way up to getting it done so I can go ahead and do Andromeda. So, I feel like I definitely want to take the time to play Andromeda because I've never had that opportunity to actually go through and play it.
Yeah, so, I'll play it when I beat 3. I'll go right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And I'm kind of curious to see if the multiplayer is still up on Andromeda, too.
Maybe. It came out 6 years ago.
Yeah. But, like I told you, there's games that are 15, 20 years old that people are still playing online.
Yeah.
So,
actually, I had an idea I'm gonna run past you on here for I guess for this channel that we run. You should come back probably tomorrow if you're not busy.
Mm-hmm.
And we should pick one of the fucking games I have, one of the Assassin's Creed games. We could probably start with the first one.
Yeah.
And we do like a Game Grumps.
Oh, yeah.
And we both play through it.
I'm okay with that, yeah.
And we just do that with all of them, because I have fucking all of them.
Now, I did...
And I've played all of them. I love them.
Now,
you're a huge fucking Assassin's Creed nerd faggot like me.
Oh, yeah.
So, like, we could probably geek out about it for a hot minute.
Oh, yeah, easily. And I know, like, I talked to Steven the other day, and then when I start Andromeda, since I have the share play function on my PlayStation, I'm just going to record the footage as I play. He's going to edit it and update it and throw it on the channel.
Nice.
And it's going to be something new that we're going to do. But I didn't want to start doing it halfway through, 3. Or I would have done it already, Yeah,
but I was thinking about doing it for Mass Effect, but when I had the idea, I was already almost done with 1, and I was like, I'm not restarting.
I would do it on the next one. When you go to 3, it would be worth getting that, because, like...
Yeah, you'd have to be here every day because I'm literally playing this every day.
Oh, I mean, just like, for yourself if you wanted to record that.
Oh, I might.
But
I might.
But yeah, I think
it's a lot of footage. I just saw that Steven uploaded some no commentary footage for a game. I don't remember.
Rivals, I think. Yeah. He's been working on Rivals really hard, man. And he's almost got the platinum trophy for it. Except for he's stuck on the Black Panther one. That's all he needs. And
damn blacks.
I mean, based off what I've seen, it looks like it is a difficult trophy. So he's been able to get every one of them except for that. Like I said, I'm working on Mass Effect 3. I've got all the Biotic and Tech trophies done now. All I got left is completion trophies for the story. So
hell yeah, I've got a bunch of the Mass Effect 2 trophies just by doing my normal like combing through the game, just piece by piece.
Yeah, I mean, you did show me that. Yeah,
I have a bunch of shit done because most of the galaxies are 100%. It's really just the outliers and a few of the ones where there's missions I haven't gotten to yet, like the DLC stuff.
Yeah, they once you finish out the Arrival DLC wasn't like the worst one, but it wasn't like the best one.
No, I didn't even know what it was when I landed. I was just like, I need to explore this system, and there's a prison here. I says rescue this doctor. So
I didn't really care for any of the DLCs in Mass Effect 2. I really didn't.
I only am looking forward to starting Firewalker because it deals with the Geth and stuff, and I like fighting the Geth. They're fun.
Well, I take that it's called the Overlord DLC, Project Overlord. That one's not terrible, and it has to do with the Geth and everything, and it's really not bad. Not the best, but it's probably the best out of the, I think, 3 they did for Mass Effect 2. But I finished the Omega DLC, the Citadel, and now I'm just working on miscellaneous shit right now, and the Citadel DLC is so fucking fun, dude.
Yeah, I ran through I did a bunch of stuff before I went to the Citadel. I waited until I had like 8 Citadel missions before I went there, and I took care of all of them at once.
That way you don't have to backtrack.
Yeah. That's because I did the Garrison Creostain missions on top of like meeting up with the Admiral and getting my Spectre status reinstated. And
they see your Spectre status actually comes into effect in 3. You can actually go into the Spectre office and like authorize like certain things, and you got like a requisition like where you can like get special weapons and gear from. And
good,
so
good.
You can utilize it.
I really enjoyed that actually in Mass Effect 1 that I could go down to the cargo bay and requisition like guns and stuff.
Yeah, so you get to go into like your own office and everything like that. So it's pretty cool. The one thing that it's kind of stupid, but in the Citadel DLC, you actually get to customize your apartment and everything. So you can have parties there and all that.
I love that.
Yeah,
like,
it's the little things like that,
Yeah, I mean, it's an expansive RPG game. Like, I expected them to be more expansive, and like I like that they back everything up. Like when you're in the Normandy 2, Normandy Part 2, Electric Boogaloo. When you're in that ship and you're like, when you read about the cabin, it actually tells you like it's it's not the military anymore. So your cabin's like 3 times the size it was in the first game. And you have a bunch of shit you can change. Like, I have a bunch of fish and a fucking hamster.
Yeah, and you know what?
The hamster, dude. As soon as I found the hamster, I was like, let's go, buddy. You're going to die terribly.
Well, the one big thing is, like, when you're in 3, it'll get retrofitted and changed around again in 3.
Oh, yeah.
So it's like you'll have, like, a war room in there.
Yeah, and I love that shit.
Yeah, I really like the whole, like, war room concept and your war assets. Like, you're building your own army. I love that.
Yeah, when we get done with this, I'm gonna show you the house that we're looking at on Tuesday. I'll show you the one we looked at too, because there's some aspects of it we really enjoyed. Like it had like this big ass tub, like a big porcelain basin tub that was like one of the center fill ones, and it's like kind of curves up on the end. It's kind of boat shaped. Looks like a gravy boat, but for people. Had one of those, which we really liked. But one of the major problems with the house is I had to duck to go through a lot of the doors. Yeah. And I had to duck to even stand in one of the showers. Like, I mean, like, the shower ceiling stopped at my shoulder.
I mean, you can tell that was made for a small person. Be perfect
18 1896 is when that house was built.
Wow.
Completely redone. We went down into the basement. You can tell it was built in 1896 because of the basement. It's all like cobblestone and shit down there.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. Like it had aspects I liked. No garage.
Killer. That's a deal killer.
Yeah, no. I told her I was like, I have to have a garage, and Kara knows. Like Kara liked the house. No garage.
That's a deal killer, man.
The living room is a little small, though.
That living room, which she also called the master bedroom because it's connected to that bathroom.
Yeah.
I was like,
well, I thought the living room was when you came in. I thought the room with the bathroom was the master bedroom, and there was like one suite. That's what I thought it was.
It sounds like it's just completely an
it was
designed.
it was odd as fuck, dude. So to go down into the actual like cellar basement, it was like there was a drywall portion that cut off half of the stairwell because they had done renovations.
Oh wow!
So like even she had to duck to get down there because it was literally like it was like somebody halfway blocking a staircase in Minecraft.
Wow! Okay.
With the way they built it, it was fucking nuts. It was an interesting house. Like it had the sliding barn doors instead of like opening doors for two of the bedrooms, which I thought was
that's
cool.
neat. Yeah.
Which is like, yeah, that's like something I think is cool and I'd like to do on a house.
Mm-hmm.
But I need a fucking garage.
I don't blame you one bit. Well, how much time are we up to?
41 minutes. What, you get Nancy?
A little bit.
Why? You got any suggestions?
No, I don't have any other suggestions for this week.
Do you? 2 weeks and you haven't done shit.
Yeah.
No, not really. I can check my notes. I think I had literally, it was like talk shit about Post Malone.
Oh.
Fucking dog. The newest generation of people that are coming out of high school, they suck ass.
Oh yeah.
And it's not their fault. It's not their fault, but it's literally like it's like the Shark Tale graph when
oh yeah,
the fucking puffer fish is talking to Oscar, Mr. Sykes.
Yeah,
he's like, here's me, or here's the sharks, here's me, here's normal fish, and Oscar's like that's me, right? So this is how I feel about the generation, the newest one coming out of high school, and it's not their fault. They are below whale shit, and it's not their fault. Because all this new technology has just crippled them intellectually.
Yeah, we didn't have all that. I mean, we had a computer, we had internet, and we had flip phones and shit in school.
And most of us are fucking retarded.
Yeah, true.
Most of us are fucking retarded. Yeah.
What little bit we did have.
Yeah, like so my parents kept me away from a lot of tech until I was like 10 or 11. And then the techiest thing I had was like a laptop.
The most like tech that I had growing up, until I hit around about 12, maybe 13, I had like a Super Nintendo or a Sega Genesis. That was pretty much about it.
Yeah, dude.
I remember 64.
I remember the Xbox 360 was like definitely a thing. Because my friends had them, and all I had was a Nintendo 64.
I was fortunate enough to be able to get in 1999, 2000 when it come out. I was fortunate enough to be able to get a Sega Dreamcast when it come out.
That was 2.
That was awesome.
I was 2 years old.
Just had to be there.
Yeah, you're right.
Had to be there, man.
It's my fault. And the reason I bring this up, right, is because I went to a live music show in Columbus with my younger sister. Mm-hmm. She's one of these young kids that's just kind of retarded. Which, I mean, yeah, she's 16, so like she's entitled to be retarded. Which is fine with me, but like it was the other kids at the show that I was like, oh, they're fucked. Because like they were all just like literally viewing the show through their camera on their phone. Instead of watching the show. I took 2 pictures. I was there for 4 hours. I took 2 pictures. I became friends with the band members, and I have no proof other than their phone numbers because I didn't take pictures with them.
Well, I mean, taking pictures is one thing. Like, a couple here, a couple there. But
these kids were literally just, like, they had their phone up like this an hour filming the whole thing, live streaming it to TikTok or whatever, doing whatever they were doing. To the point where, like, the third band that came on was like, put your fucking phones away.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Most of them are doing that from the start now.
Yeah.
Like, you go, like, hell, they got it. Dave Chappelle is a good example. When you go to his, they're like, nope, you got to sign a thing saying you're not going to record and all that. And
so I agree with, like, that, like, making them, like, sign a legal thing. So if they do it, like, it's on them. It's on them if they do it. It is their fault. Because I disagree with what Rogan does at the mothership. They take your phone.
Oh, I didn't know that.
They take your fucking phone, and they put it in a little lockbox, and they give you a number. And then when you're in, it's fucking gay, dude. And then when you're in there, you're not allowed to heckle in the mothership comedy club. You get banned if you heckle. Heckling is just a part of comedy.
Yeah, I mean, it's a part of stand-up comedy.
Yeah, and I kind of understand where they're coming from with that, because, like, a lot of big comedians come up there, and it's a famous place, it's a new place, so people are gonna come up there just to cause problems.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
But that happens at every open mic.
Yeah.
We could go to the open mic down at the fucking comedy place in Dayton.
Oh, yeah.
When we could watch 5 people who show up solely to work up the courage to talk shit to one of these college-age retards that goes up there to be like, sometimes I come funny. Like,
I mean, heckling's part of the show, man, and they got to learn how to deal with that. But I don't really feel like, as long as you're not being like a major asshole about things, then I don't see anything wrong with it.
Yeah,
they got to learn how to deal with that.
Yeah, I actually saw the Talking Fish Instagram account was talking about it. There's a female comedian recently that gotten a lot of backlash because she was, like, making fun of, like, 2 dudes who went to her open mic.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd literally be like if you and I went to an open mic and the comedian was like, oh, is this you guys' first time?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did you ask him? That's so cute. That's literally what she did.
They're using, like, the crowd as a way to be able to do that. And
interact.
But
yeah, and so they got a reaction because the dude was like, whoa, we're not gay, lady. Don't try to make it seem like I'm sucking him off. Like, that's pretty much what the guy was like. And she was like, what? I can say what I want. And the dude was like, I can make fun of you too. And then she goes, you know what? You're bringing bad, mean, negative fucking energy to my show. Look me. And then she, like, starts screaming at him. I'll pull it up for you. It's crazy, dude.
That is ridiculous.
It is nuts. Let me fucking get rid of this. Watch this. Fucking female comedian. Let's see if that pulls it up. Is this it? I think this is her, but that's not what I was thinking about. Oh, yes.
Is that it?
I think so. Hang on. No. Oh, where is it? Yes. Fuck, I gotta turn the volume on. I hate that these turn off after 15 minutes. I need to get, like, a dedicated speaker. I'm just being a broke fucking bitch. But let me pull this up for them. This is, other people have talked about this, but I don't care. It's very funny to me.
I can roast you too. You can't just roast all of us and get nothing. Whoa!
It's not that it, wow.
Oh, I think I turned it off. Oh, God.
Look at you.
Yeah.
So, also, these headphones sometimes just, like, fuck me. Don't want to do things.
I could leave right now if I wanted.
Yeah, look at this dumb bitch.
Roast all of us and get nothing.
He said, all right, so this is the yellow is the guy. He said, you can't just roast all of us and get nothing in return.
Okay, that's fair.
Right. And look at her.
I see.
She's mad.
So you were
She's
afraid,
mad.
Like you felt like I was saying her
I can take the mic if you want.
I can take the mic if you want. So she's getting heckled.
These are new friends.
I will say this, like, it is such a hard time in this world right now. There are so many people that came together to be supportive and amazing, and you're putting negative, look me in the eyes, you're putting negative energy out here. This is the last show of my look me in the eyes. This is the last
She wants it. Wow.
Right, there's a weird sexual tension there, first of all. Second of all, she's just screaming at some random guy who she called a faggot. And he said, whoa, I can make fun of you too.
Let the roles be reversed on
The
that.
last
See
show,
what
like,
happens.
weekend is
Yeah,
a
look at
sold
this.
out show, and you want to say mean to me.
You want to say
okay?
mean things to me?
Don't do that.
You're the one who
She
started
said, so
that.
don't fucking do that, faggot. That's what she ended that with, faggot. It's only bleeped out because this is news.com, Australia.
Go.
Dude, look at this. I want to see the
Like,
comments.
I am kind of curious what the
I want to
comments say.
fucking see them. Where are they? How do I pull
Oh,
them
did
up?
they turn off the comments, dude?
No way. There's no... How do I pull them up? There they are.
Oh, they're
right.
okay.
Full context shows she demolished herself, hence why she pulled down the 8-ish minute of full video. Yeah, because I've seen the full video. I saw it before she took it down. Angry woman has a meltdown on stage and screams at man. Demolishes heckler. Are you delusional?
Yeah, that's about
everybody
right.
understands. Everybody understands. This dumb, crazy bitch. Fucking. Then they're cheering. Look at her. They're cheering this dumb bitch on. She needed some water.
Yeah, it's like,
That's so
how are you
insane.
going to start shit like that and then, get mad when somebody comes back at you like that?
Dude,
Like,
I could write the shittiest, dumbest joke and go try to do 5 minutes and nope. I might. I've thought about it a lot. I fucking might try to do an open mic here or there and just get shit on just to prove that it's not that fucking hard to take criticism.
yeah.
I've been shit on so fucking hard by the army. What is some random college retard gonna say to me?
That's true. I was gonna say you definitely been through it in military. You had to learn how to endure that.
Yeah, because I hate that shit.
Well, look how bad that we did it. When we were in the garage.
Yeah, and
It
I
was
would
an
argue,
everyday thing.
and I would
Like,
argue with people constantly, whether it was management or dumb customers who have never touched a wrench in their life.
I mean, it was constantly every single day. We had to learn how to endure that.
Yeah.
Like it. I just don't understand people, man. I really don't.
To me, this is just as bad as when the dude who played Kramer started having that meltdown and yelling the N-word at that fucking comedy show.
Oh yeah, that is right.
Do you remember that?
I do.
I fucking love that video.
Oh man.
Dude, have you ever seen his apology tour with the book he wrote? He went on like The View and stuff, and
I don't think so.
yeah, dude, hang on, let me see if I can pull. I can't remember his fucking name. Do you know his name? Yes, Michael Richards. That's his name.
Yes.
Oh, I fucking
Okay. Michael and I,
All right, dude. So this dude, right? Why is this?
Italian, maybe.
You are?
Yeah. But also
Okay,
because.
all right. First of all, he
I'm,
just said he was Italian.
Hey, no, that's emotional about it. You see, I can still, after 18 years.
So this is him talking about the situation.
So I'm hitting back.
Yeah.
That person went low. I'm going lower. And
He's talking about using the hard R
about it.
N-word.
I mean,
See,
he's
can
like
still,
trying to
after
justify
18
it more or
years,
less.
you can
Yeah,
feel the
to a
But
maybe
this is
black lady. I can't know.
passion that I am. Maybe it's because I'm Italian. Maybe
You are?
He also just said he's Italian. First of all, Italian?
Oh my god.
Italian?
passion
Hang on.
that I am. Maybe it's because I'm Italian. Maybe
Wait for it.
You are?
Yeah.
What does that look like? That's not an Italian. That's no Italian I've ever
Yep,
seen.
I know.
That looks like a cartoon that some people would call anti-Semitic.
Very true. Yeah.
He's not Italian. There's no
But
way.
also
Just trying to
because I'm,
justify it.
Look at she's
like, "You are?"
She's like, she looked at him and said, I know you're a Jew. You're on Seinfeld.
Not only that, it like
Hey, no,
these
no, no,
women on
so
here
they're
aren't
not-
into it better though.
Also, no subtitles for his Italian that he just tried to speak because it's fucking gibberish. Like, did you hear that?
Also because I'm.
Listen.
Hey, no, 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 so they're not.
What the hell?
What the fuck did he just say?
You're all sick of me.
But yeah, so he wrote a book and he went on The View to talk about how he's not actually racist.
Oh, wow. Tried to go the X step further to prove that you're more racist, really.
Yeah, after his racist rant, his new memoir. God, where's the original clip? Let me look that up. Let's go, dude.
Oh, TMZ posted it.
Let's go, dude.
50 years ago, you had you upside down with a fucking fork up your ass.
What the fuck? I haven't seen this. I thought I did, though.
You can talk, you can talk, you can talk your brain now, motherfucker. Roll his ass out. He's a nigger. He's a nigger. He's a nigger.
Oh my god.
A nigger, look, there's a nigger.
Bro! Holy
I
shit!
fucking love this video. Have you not seen this?
No, I thought I did, but apparently not.
No, this is at the Laugh Factory.
Holy shit.
2006. 2 years before Obama.
Oh my god.
He's pointing and screaming. This is insane.
You see? It shocks you. It shocks you.
He said this shock.
What's buried beneath your stupid motherfucker?
To see what's
You just digging his grave more,
He
man.
said this shocks you to see what's buried beneath you, you stupid motherfuckers. He's saying you're all racist. Why are you looking at me? We're all racist.
Wow.
I fucking love it, dude. Oh.
There's no call for you there on my ass, you cheap motherfucker! You guys have been talking and talking and talking!
He had a nervous breakdown.
I don't know.
You guys are going
What's
nuts.
the matter? Is it too much for you to handle?
Is that too much for you to handle? They're going to arrest me.
Holy, I'm surprised they didn't
He
come
keeps
and,
going.
I'm surprised they didn't come and, actually get him off stage.
I mean, there's still a minute and a half to Also, I could hear this at the 7-Eleven down the road
Holy shit.
with two people that look just like this interaction.
Dude, when I was down at the gas station, the Shell,
He said,
down-
fucking white boy.
when I was down at the Shell next to Miami Valley Hospital, it was, I don't know, about 8-9 months ago, you know, all the Middle Eastern people that own that place, there was a black woman in there, and
Oh, yeah,
she took, she had her handful of stuff, and she couldn't carry it, you know, she's having a hard time. So she had an empty bag, and she put everything in there, and she set it up on the counter, and the guy come from around the counter, and he's like, nope, you need to leave, you're not getting nothing. I sat there and watched everything. You know, he was treating her she was trying to steal something. That's not what it was.
It's literally, dude, the Muslims and the Indians are the new Korean store
Oh,
owners.
man, he was dropping.
How many N-words are in my store?
Man,
I know you're
never
stealing.
I've never heard a Middle Eastern dude drop a hard R that bad.
Dude, it's so funny when they do it.
And I was like...
It's like The Dictator.
I walked out. I was like, yeah, nah, this is too much for me.
Dude,
man.
it's like in The Dictator when he points at the tall black African dude and he's like, you, sub-Saharan. But dude, watch this. So he calls him a fucking white boy. Are you threatening me? We'll see what's up.
Threat, that's how you get back in the man. That was real called for. Wait a minute, he's not going here, Jason. You're not funny. That's why you reset. Never had no show, never had no movie. Oh, I guess you got me there. You're absolutely right. I'm just a wash-up. Gotta stand on the stage.
That's pretty good. Other people are getting up too. Other people are pissed. You know this was recorded on a Nokia too.
Oh yeah, easily back in 2006.
2006. This is somebody's BlackBerry slide
Somebody's
up.
got their Motorola Nextel you know,
they're like,
recording it.
fuck, dude, fuck, I'm gonna run out of space.
But
That's not fucking called for. No, that ain't necessary. Well, you interrupted me, pal. That's what happened.
You know, people getting up. You go, all right. First of all, that silhouette.
Well, it kind of
That
makes
silhouette
sense.
was just telling.
You interrupted right now.
Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
You interrupt the white man.
I'm surprised somebody didn't rush the stage and beat the hell out of him.
Oh, dude, if you imagine if that happened in 2006, that black dude would have been shot 47 times.
Like, I'm really look now.
Look, now somebody gets up.
Now
I wasn't looking.
There.
Oh no, I think they're just standing up. I think they're just people in the front.
I didn't know if that was like. Them.
Oh, he gets down.
Got a lot of balls to walk into the crowd after that, dude.
Well, they're all black. He's not scared. He thinks they're all black. Look, he's like, I said it. No one attacked me.
Like
he thinks that because of the shadows, they're all black, and then if they stand up, they turn white.
I'm telling you, man. Like, I'm surprised that dude didn't have to be escorted to his vehicle after he left there. I mean, getting ambushed.
Dude. I'm sure he did. You know, he went to the owner of the Laugh Factory, and he was like, Michael, what the fuck, dude? Oh, dude, I have Chappelle here tomorrow.
Oh, man. I'm surprised, like, Dave Chappelle and all them didn't have a field day with that.
Oh,
one,
I'm
dude.
sure they did. Like, it's fucking nuts. Does this get any better? Does it go up again? People standing up, getting out.
That's crazy.
Oh, he goes back up? Oh, no, he hands the mic off. They pulled him off stage. That's great.
Can you imagine trying to follow that?
The last American hero. Trying to follow that?
Imagine trying to follow that? Be like, well, okay.
Dude, it's me coming up to the crowd next and being like, fuck. You know, he made some good points. Fuck, I'm losing them.
Man, I couldn't imagine being, if that's what that guy's doing, is following up that act, I feel sorry for that guy.
No, he's wearing a tux. He's either
the owner or something.
He's trying to do damage control. He's Michael Richards' lawyer.
Oh my god.
Michael Richards actually, as soon as he said the N-word, he hit his pager, and then his lawyer showed up.
That's
like a bat signal.
That is fucking crazy, dude. I did not know it was that
I
bad.
didn't know you'd never seen that.
I thought I did, but I guess not. Like,
God, that's so funny.
That is like, I know people that have like done that,
old.
but like not like that.
God, that's so
definitely
funny.
one of the worst ones I've come across so far. Like,
people forget this, and then a few years ago he went on a book tour.
That's fucking crazy.
When was this? When did he do that? It's fucking. Let me look at this. The View. 8 months ago.
Oh, wow.
8 months ago, he's going on a book tour saying, "I'm an Italian. That's why I called him an N-word." Which, valid defense. If you're Italian, that's not an Italian man. He looks like Ebenezer Scrooge.
He's definitely Jewish.
Yeah. Which, I mean, no hate on the Jew, but, like, he's lying and saying he's Italian. It's fine. He looks like the dad from American Pie.
Oh, yeah. But he's actually... I like him, though.
Yeah.
He's funny,
he's
dude.
a great guy.
Yeah,
very
definitely.
funny.
But yeah, I see your point.
But yeah, like, come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Like, man, that guy's got a lot of balls to try to rectify all that and to try to justify it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it's just a word. Like, man.
It's just words.
Okay.
Oh, is that too... I like how he said, is that too much for you? Is that where I crossed the line? That's so funny to say after dropping what most people consider to be the worst slur in America.
That's just crazy, man.
I'm going to say the worst thing you can say in a crowded city public area.
I'm really shocked that nobody, like, rushed that stage to try to
Well, it was 2006.
Still.
It wasn't until after Obama became president that they were like, oh, we can beat up white people.
Yeah.
It's like the Boondock song.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Dick riding Obama, Obama. Which I have on my Spotify playlist. It kind of bangs.
I'm going to have to fucking play that
I'll
in my
show
truck.
it to you after
I'm going to have to play that in my truck.
But I think we can end it there.
Yeah.
Hectic week in the family.
Very.
And we had 3 days of warm weather, which I had to work through, and now it's cold when I wanted to do stuff.
And it's supposed to be more cold tomorrow.
A little warmer than today, but still cold. Very gay.
I love how, like, the weather said, like, high of 50 degrees, and like the high of 50 degrees was at like 1 a.m.
Fucking bullshit.
I know, right? Like,
fucking bullshit. Whatever they're putting in the sky above us, fucking knock that shit off. Because it's going to be the same thing next week. It's going to be warm throughout the week, and then on Friday, the temperature is going to fucking plummet, and I won't be able to do anything this weekend.
it's a fucking shame, man.
It's a fucking... We're being robbed by the people that control the weather, which might be Jews, which might be Israel. Not Jews, but Israel. There is a difference.
Yeah, there is.
But yeah, we're going to end it there. We'll see if this gets demonetized.
Yeah.
I'm going to make the Patreon today as well.
Okay. That works.
Which it'll be in the next video. I'm not going to... it's going to be like $1 to join it.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck. I just want to be able to say things I can't say on YouTube.
That's fair.
Like slurs. Slurs. All the slurs. If you want all the slurs, look out for the next video. I'll have the Patreon uploaded. All right.
Well, plug Lost Paladin Plays.
Yep.
And
Scarecrow Games.
And game challenges.
Game challenges. Hell yeah. And of course, ourselves. We never say the name of the podcast. That's something we never do.
A HoodRat and a Hooligan.
Yeah, I know. I just think it's funny. It's like, because I do all the cold intros.
It was still creative.
Yeah, I like it.
I like it.
All right. Deuces.
See ya.